They trying to go to Wilson right off the tip. Underneath and up and down it goes. A'ja Wilson getting downhill, couldn't finish. NaLyssa Smith, the offensive rebound. Talbot up and two more. Here's Atkins, a huge addition for her defense, but how about the handle? Both of these teams, as you can probably already tell, like to push it, like to get out and run. Smith. Plum spinning, scooping, and scoring. Like
we knew this pace was gonna be quick.
Chelsea Gray is good for three. 37% from beyond the arc last season was Gray. Plum, look at Kelsey Plum. Look at Plum go.
Brings to the floor.
First overall pick back in the 2017 draft of the then San Antonio Stars, who turned into these Las Vegas Aces. And there's the first bucket of the afternoon for A'ja Wilson. We saw in our interview with Paris Lawson, A'ja was locked in. We know that the Aces is Hamby, lays it up and in and draws the foul. An and one opportunity coming. Jackie Young here, his first overall pick of the Aces in the 2019 draft. What a pass! The underhand scoop to Wilson, who scoops it up and in.
The continuity, the feel of this group, you see it there. And again, excellent spacing by Las Vegas. They understand how to spread out the D.
Agwumoke rolls in the three, and that was one of the many reasons. It just needs to be better this season. A'ja Wilson, yeah, good luck defending that. One of the new additions, Las Vegas.
It's going to be so much fun to watch her as she is back here in the WNBA, the type of skill set that she brings, and just the mentality that fits with this Aces team.
Oh, Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum up and over Connor for three. But yeah, I'd say other than that, again, we were talking about the Sparks defense, and then Jackie Young does that. Okay, we've got to figure this out, and we've got to figure it out now moments. Vegas ended the season winning 16 in a row. They get the turnover there. Young trying to get it underneath to Smith, and she was a big part of that turnaround. NaLyssa Smith for two.
Oh.
With a chance to tack on a few more. Final 4 seconds with two. Young dancing, pass break up, and down it goes. Well, Aces fans were asked
the ball too.
Yeah, they held LA scoreless on their last 9 trips in that first quarter. And Nneka Agwumoke says that's about enough of that. And Becky Hammon, when we talked with her, the crossover and the lay for Kennedy Carter. You could sense Hammon. Gray going against the rookie. Smith spinning, faking, and finishing.
That's a tough move. Hamby is an excellent defender.
But she does a great job of keeping the main thing when she's out there.
Atkins puts it up and in. Now a 10-2 Sparks run.
She cannot just do and excel at. You see it all the time.
Wheeler takes it away from Gray, and here comes Atkins. Agwumoke right down Figueroa Street. LA was down 15 after our first 10 minutes. They have trimmed this lead all the way down to 5. Wilson, her first points. Wilson now has 10. Plum has 11. Nneka Agwumoke has 10. Plum against the taller Talbot, and it doesn't matter because she's Kel. 14-4, Sparks run. Another steal by Atkins. Agwumoke for three! Young with a shot clock at 5. Down to Smith, and Smith puts it up and in. Vegas just 1 for 8 from 3, as you mentioned. Sparks not much better, 4 for 15 from outside. So why not go inside? And Smith powers up another bucket. Hits them both. She's got 17, leading all scores. Young with a step on Plum. Those two, of course, gold medalists back in Tokyo in that 3-on-3 competition.
There's a lot of gold medalists here on this floor and in this building.
Saw them smiling as we started our second quarter. What a pass to Hamby, who lays it up and in. Around and out. The crowd wanted that one. Would have tied us at 48. Wow, what a pass from Young down to Wilson.
And when we talk about chemistry and continuity, it's situations like that.
Plum, a lot of contact. Talbot picks up the pass, didn't have enough on it, and Talbot takes it all the way in for two.
And that's where I think if you're Las Vegas,
And into the hands of Young.
Sparks have numbers, and it doesn't matter sometimes when you got Wilson tracking on a play.
Screen by Wilson for Young. Gets some space and gets a bucket. I mean, they're
Excellent player himself, but another really, really special human being, and you appreciate that.
Burrell for three! Right out of the timeout.
Burrell. 5 on the shot clock. Skip pass. Gray, a 3. Nothing but nylon.
Can't connect on back-to-back threes, but Smith doing work again on the glass. Gray from the elbow. She'll take that too.
And a lot of things.
Sparks get the rebounds. Plum. Slot triple. Bounces out. Hamby into Smith again. Count it! And the foul for Hamby. Gray finding a bit of a rhythm in this third quarter. Try to get it to Wilson. Has it deflected. Bounces to Carter, who says thank you very much.
What does that look like? And is there fatigue that begins to set in?
Wilson right to the cup. 15 and counting for A'ja Wilson. 55. Burrell to steal. Wilson takes it right back. And a three off the kind of messy position. And it comes to Gray. Lloyd creates some space and hits the mid-range shade.
And once again, excellent execution coming out of that break and able to run a play so well.
Nice hesitation from Wheeler, who puts it up and in. Carter letting the clock tick down. This is all Kennedy Carter on the turnaround, and she gets the roll.
Was the type of person that said, look, if it ain't broke, go to work. That's the mindset she adopted this week as she returned to practice with the team, guys.
As Carter gets it to go to start things off in this.
It's something that she is still working towards.
Carter off the heel, rebound to Turner. Gray from the wing for three. A team high plus 22 on the afternoon is Carter. And there is number 22 for two. So just to give you some perspective, some context, as we celebrate 30 years of the WNBA, Kelsey Plum from Orange County. Hamby backing down Turner. Couple of fakes, Turner knocks it away. Ray ahead to Young. Young, the pull-up and the three.
Defense so often putting things together. That was a big part of the back end of the season last year. Some of the changes, the shifts of the player responsibility in that.
Young shifting gears on the other side of the floor, putting it up and in. And that was a massive part of their turnaround as Plum lays it in. Started doing their own scouts, bringing them to the coaches for a little tweaking. Kelsey Plum not going away. Just 8 for 29 this afternoon, under 30% from three are the Sparks. Wilson, what a pass to Turner.
That's a great feel of instincts.
The former 3-on-3 gold medal teammate. Young takes it away from her though. Gray. Sidestep triple is true. Last year we missed the playoffs just barely. Won 13 more games last year than the Sparks did in 2024. So a great turnaround in year one as Carter has a great turnaround of her own. She is now getting it over to Turner. Another crossover. Count it, and the foul into the 20s. Final few seconds here in LA. And Carter will heave one last shot and almost connect. Well, after falling by 33 in their home opener yesterday in Las Vegas, the defending champs with an emphatic response today here in LA, blowing out the LA Sparks by a final score of 105-78.